What's happening, YouTube? Thanks for coming by, checking out another video, and thank you again for everybody who's subscribing. It allows me to continue in doing these builds, just making videos, and also giving you guys the giveaways. So first off, I'm going to announce last week's winner, and that is Anther. Go ahead and give me an email. I'm going to link the email in the description. Shoot me over an email really quick, and I'll get that shipped on out to you right away. And congratulations on winning the Ethics goggles, Ethics lemon lime props, Ethics GoPro straps, and the Standards strap mount, which is pretty cool. It's awesome to give back to the community, and again, we're going to be doing it again this week with what I'm building today. And today, I am building the ImpulseRC Apex 5-inch frame. It's the HD version, so we're going to be using once again, the DJI Air unit. Shout out DJI. You always come through with everything that I need, so thank you guys. And we're going to be putting the T-Motor F7, the new 55 amp Pro 2 ESC, which the DJI connectors right onto it, so less soldering. And not only that, it's their newest ESC and it's their newest stack combo. We're gonna put the Team Black Sheep Ethics cats. I'm sticking to a 4S build on this one just because, again, I'm still learning, and 4S is nice. I've already been doing some research on some 6S, so that'll be coming up next. But these are the Cats 4S 2400. It's the 2207 2400 kV, and it's gonna be a fun build, man. So we are going to get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy another one. Alright, so I've already started with putting the press nuts in. All I did was I took this screw right here, and there's inserts, so you just put them in through the bottom and you just tighten them down with these washers, and you just want them flush. They can strip out, so don't strip them, so just be careful. But that's the only thing I've done so far. Next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting our stack screws in. We're using a 30x30, so we're going to be using these outer holes. And basically it's going to be the M3 nylon locking nut. I don't know the technical term of it. I think called nylock, I think. I watched a video prior to this build, and I believe they called it a nylock. And when you tighten these things down, make sure you have them tight, because you can't access these bolts without taking the entire frame off. So just note to self. Next, we're going to be putting these M3 bolts with the step washer, tapered washer through the bottom of the plate, and we're going to be mounting our arms onto the front portion of the quad. And usually I'm all about the Loctite, but these screws actually already come with some Loctite on them, so save some time. Grab our keystone. This is where I know what these are called. These are called shoulder bolts. This is where our shoulder bolts are going to go in. They go through the arms, down through the bottom here, and then out to the top. Thought we were missing a shoulder bolt there for a second. That wouldn't have been cool. I don't think that would happen with the level of like quality and organization wise. I don't think they would be forgetting anything in this kit. Alright, so I have all the frame components put on the bottom there. We're just going to crank them all down. Normally I do a cross pattern, but instructions do say to do a circular pattern around these bolts. So we're just going to go ahead and crank them down. There we go. We got the basically the whole bottom part of the frame on there. Got those all nice cinched in. Alright, so it's time to put some motors on this thing. Again, I went with the Team Black Sheep Ethics CATS motors. 2207, 2400 kV. It is a 4S build, so yeah. The screws that came with the kit don't have thread lock. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use this bag right here. I'm going to go ahead and put thread lock on all these screws right here. just like that, we have some motors on it. I'm gonna go take a quick safety meeting. I'll be right back. Alright, next up is the DJI air unit. We're gonna put the standoffs in the back. If I can get this. We're not gonna need the wire that came with the DJI because it's all plug and play, so we're not gonna need that. We need the 4 short standoffs. The long ones go in the front because it sits smaller in the back and taller in the front. That is sick. It's like, it's snug in there. I'm sorry, just going out of the camera really quick. I want to get straight. Alright, so I got that all cut out and the air unit double-sided taped on there. I just like to do little things like that, like cut out the sticky tape around these cutouts. I don't know, makes it look pretty cool. I know it doesn't really matter too much, but whatever, have fun with it. I 3D printed the antenna mount back here, and just gonna zip tie those on now. I really like this antenna mount. It was featured on one of the videos I watched, and it's on Thingiverse for free to download. So you can, if you have a 3D printer, you can go and 3D print it. If not, email me and I can print it out for you, and just we can arrange costs and everything. Won't be expensive. We are to my least favorite part of it, is the soldering part. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to use a nice amount of flux. Alright, so we have our battery lead all soldered up. Put the cap on the front. I always reverse these ESCs so that way I have enough room for my DJI air unit. Other people do it in the videos as well, so it seems to be the best option. And I'm just double checking, making sure everything's all puddled up nice and neat. Looks like we are good to go. On the next, we're going to be doing the motor wires next. Sorry, brain fart. It's literally, I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. I don't know. We're going to keep trucking though. Alright, so next up we are going to be putting the motor wires on, and basically all you're going to do is, it comes with these little protectors, the arm protectors. I'm going to tape mine on and then cut the wires to length. So I'm going to put that on there, cut these to length, and solder them on the pads. It doesn't matter, you know, it's in every build video out there. It doesn't matter what pad you put it on there. You change it all in the software if it's not spinning the right direction or whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and get into that now. Alright, so we have all the motor wires soldered up, and we're going to be putting on the protectors now. I just got to go grab some of the tape that I need, and we'll get to it. But as always, you know, I get it. You know, soldering is a little bit of a difficult task to learn. Just practice. There's tons of boards out there that you can buy for really cheap. Practice it up, and less is always more with soldering. Just make sure you get it all heated up. Use flux. Use a good rosin core 60-40 solder, and it shouldn't be too difficult at all. It's just all about technique, and once you get the practice and everything going, it's pretty simple. You always want to see the nice puddles all nice and even. You want to make sure your joints are all good to go, no cold joints, and that's about it. Alright, got my tape that I needed. I'm going to cut some strips here. Alright, so we got the arm protectors, or the wire protectors basically, all put on there, taped on there. I double taped it just because I am a beginner and I'm not trying to mess a bunch of stuff up, so we're gonna go with that. But we're gonna keep on trucking on this thing and keep getting this thing built, and yeah, enjoy the music. We're just gonna pick up some of the stuff here real quick. I don't like to have it crazy messy. Alright, so we got the camera mounted in there. We're going to go ahead and put the rest of our standoffs on, and then go ahead and put that top plate on. We're going to be using the padded padded battery mount. Some people like to use the Velcro mount, but we're going to go ahead and use this one, so that way the battery just sticks right to it when we have it strapped down. so we have it all built, and we're going to go put it into beta flight really quick and make sure everything's running in the right direction, running smooth, and yeah, and go fly this thing. But it came out sick. I'm actually really pleased with the build quality. I mean, I was pretty sure that was a given. The Apex is top-notch quality, nice, innovative, everything that I've been informed about, it definitely is that. I'm happy. So I'm going to go get this thing tuned up and go give this thing a rip and hopefully not destroy it right on the very first flight. Alright, so there you have it, the ImpulseRC Apex 5-inch HD. It's all built and flew it for just a little bit. By the time we were all done, after the beta flight, tuning, stuff like that, I only had a little bit of daylight left, so couldn't get too much in, but from what I did get in, I can definitely tell it's just a lot more precise, a lot more, premium feeling. I mean, it could be a placebo or whatever it may be. Or I shouldn't say placebo. It should probably just all in my head. You know, you have a nice product with, you know, everything working out perfectly. It's probably going to fly nicer. And obviously, having nice equipment equals confidence and getting better. So I felt a lot of that with this. Everything bolted up perfectly. All the electronics went well. The one heads up I'll give anybody on the F7 stack from T-Mover, you definitely want to get friendly with Betaflight, just because you're going to have to do a little bit more than your standard DJI pinned flight controller. But it's, I mean, it's nothing crazy. There's tons of videos on YouTube that'll help you through it, and definitely recommend doing that. I'm super impressed with it. This will be my main frame, my main drone I probably will be flying all year. I do have my HD1 still, and you know, I'm going to be doing all these builds, so I'm going to have others as well. But for now and probably all year, this is pretty much going to be my main drone that I'm going to be flying, and I couldn't be happier with it. I mean, it's pretty. Oh, I'm speechless. It's pretty fun. Shout out to obviously ImpulseRC, Ethics, and everybody over at Newbie Drone. They got me all this stuff quickly and helped me out pretty much with the entire thing. So shout out to you all. Can't forget DJI. Thank you very much. And which brings us to our weekly giveaway. Our weekly giveaway this week is a brand new F7 T-Motor flight controller. So what we put in this build, just get those subscribes in, get those likes, share the video with your friends, family, stuff like that. Gives you more of a chance to win, you know. So, and again, I appreciate the support. The channel's growing quickly, and I'm stoked to continue doing these videos for you all. And with that, I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.